Spiders. Ugh.
Spooters.
I was just watching Arachnophobia and
I watched that last night. And
creepy crawlies everywhere. Spooky ghost.
God damn it.
Welcome to the Horror Junkies podcast, the podcast where we discuss all things horror. I'm your host, Mike.
I'm Pat.
I'm Angel.
And today we have our lovely brown friend, George.
Hello, it's me.
Yeah, it's George.
He's back.
We're doing Mike.
What?
The brown stain again.
Yeah, the fucking... just
The Mike and the Brown Stains.
Mike and the brown stains.
Coming back
It's a-
at you.
It's
Well,
really,
I'm not really that brown, though.
Shut up.
They don't
Dude.
know that, Angel.
Yeah.
You have an abuela. You don't have a grandma. You have an abuela.
Exactly.
Like,
I also got a baby face now.
get it, who?
Yeah, you have a baby face and a abuela. So, yeah. All right, man. How's everyone's week going?
I think I saw someone die.
Yeah, I saw you tweet about this, and I texted you, and you never responded. You just said, "I don't know." It just I think
Because I
it's dead.
don't know. No one told me. No one's still
Did
telling me.
she ever get up?
No, they had to take her away.
Oh, man.
Dude, that literally happened to me at work.
And I asked, like, after my shift, I was like, hey, is that old lady fine? And they just, like, walked away.
Oh, she's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Except when, like, the lady fell over next to me, she was, like, gushing out of her head. Like, there's blood everywhere.
Oh, God.
It was horrible.
I live for that shit.
It was dope.
Anybody see that picture of that lady that died at Olive Garden? They just said me. There was a caption. The first caption, the person didn't know that she died. And then there was, like,
Oh, I did
paramedics in the
see
next
that.
picture.
I had too many breadsticks, man. They're
She
deadly
said,
good.
"Endless breadsticks challenge fucking accepted."
Yeah.
Let's see. I watched a video of someone getting hit by a car the other day. This is like one of those like don't text and drive things.
Oh.
Yeah, it was intense.
Did they die?
Oh yeah, they were dead.
Like, how dead?
Pretty fucking dead.
I hate people that text and
Dope.
drive.
I do it.
I do it all the time.
Yep, I
Guys
do it
are
all
the
the time.
worst.
I'm
Yeah,
a
I love
fucking-
driving.
I saw a video of
Yes.
this guy do
Yes.
a backflip, and he broke his neck and died.
God damn.
Yeah.
he can laugh at himself.
Yeah, that's true. At least you have that sense of humor on yourself. But Angel, how's your week going on, man?
It's going.
It's going.
It's pretty busy.
Yeah.
Cutting
Yeah.
them cakes, boy.
Cutting
Cutting them.
cakes. We cut amaretto cheesecake today,
Did you?
and it was pretty.
Did you bring any?
Brought a lot, but not here.
This fucking guy,
Well, I'm sorry.
Why even bring it up?
dude. I remember
To tease us?
there
Because
was
he asked.
there used to be a
Angel's
time.
a fucking tease.
There used to be a time in the world where Angel would just bring a platter of cake.
Those were the
And
good old days.
Those were the good days, and now he's too good for
It
us.
was at
Yeah.
my house.
I guess you could say the cake is a lie.
Damn.
Cake
It
is good.
Damn.
Anyways, what are we talking about today?
Spiders, arachnophobias,
This is just
arachnids.
literally excuse so if we can do an episode.
Don't say
Spider-Man.
Don't. We're
He
not
said
doing
it.
an
He
episode
said
on
it. It's too
Spider-Man.
late.
Huh?
We're not doing anything about Spider-Man.
we are.
Everybody go home.
Everyone
We're gonna
just
talk about it.
Show's
Damn
over.
it. But first and foremost, this episode is brought to you by the Phantom Podcast Network. I don't have my cool little voice thing anymore, which is really sad.
Yeah, I'm sad about
Super
that too.
sad.
You should figure it out how to do it on that board.
I'm still trying to. But as usual, go over to
Let me fuck around with it.
downrightcreepy.com. Don't do it. Check out all the other shows on there. Who we shout out? Death, and other things posted another episode.
Oh, they
last
did?
month. It was pretty cool. I listened to it on my way down to South Florida last week.
How are they?
It was weird. It was ghost stories.
Nice.
So check those out, guys.
No.
Damn, that thing's so loud.
What is?
Your drink.
Gotta
Yeah,
let
why
'em
don't you
know.
drink away from the mic?
No.
No, dude, it's better when he brings it into the microphone.
Watermelon, Arizona. It's not even fucking mucho
It's,
mango.
it's just
Look.
fucking
mucho
juice.
mango or die, dude.
Look, there was no green tea.
Mucho mango.
There was a
All they had
shortage
Was
of green
regular tea and this. So
mucho mango.
like the sweet tea or
they
the
didn't have
lemon
mucho
tea?
mango.
Mango.
Sweet tea or lemon tea?
Sweet tea.
Oh, their sweet tea's rough.
I love reading mangoes.
Okay,
I haven't had
All right.
McDonald's sweet tea in a while.
that's because it's not sweet tea.
That's just sugar water.
It's just water with some sugar. And that's all.
Okay.
So before we get into anything though, before we get into the creepy crawlies that are spiders and the hell beings that they really are, Patrick, what's going on in the world news?
The news.
He's so upset today.
I am very upset. There's so much
Who
news.
hurt you?
Who
hurt you?
You remember that
News.
movie, The Eyes of My Mother?
Mm-hmm.
The director
Yes.
will be directing the new Grudge remake.
There's a remake.
Another remake.
Hold on now. Have you seen The Eyes of My Mother?
I haven't seen it yet, but I want
You
to.
haven't seen it?
No, I haven't either.
We didn't see it yet.
All right. Fantastic movie. Shot beautifully. Black and white.
Did
So,
you see it?
I did see it.
What the fuck?
It's on fucking Netflix right now, guys.
Thanks for the invite, dude.
Yeah, it's on Netflix right now. So you guys need to catch
The
up.
Eyes of My Mother is on Netflix.
Is on Netflix.
TY4M.
You know they also added
Hold
The
on.
Void.
Hold on.
Oh,
Oh yeah, The
He
Void
does-
is on Netflix.
He
now.
doesn't believe me, but it
saw it the
definitely
other
is.
day.
That's the one with the psychopath girl that pulls the cow eyes out. Correct? Yeah. You showed me the creepy trailer.
It
Yeah.
is on Netflix. Holy shit.
Boom. Mike, no shit. Anyways,
Wow.
so watch
I've
that.
been waiting to watch this movie forever.
I thought we watched it at my house on Sunday night one night.
No, we didn't.
Maybe it was just me and Nisa.
Well, thanks for
Maybe.
letting me know.
Sorry. But anyways, I have
TY4N.
seen it. It is phenomenal. And if he brings what he did in that movie to the Grudge remake, especially if it's in black and white, because I bet you if the Grudge is in black and white, it would just be even creepier.
Okay, Grudge in black and white. 10 out of 10. Would see it 20 times.
Exactly. So if he does that, then I'll be really stoked. Continue. I'm sorry.
There's going to be a remake of The Puppet Master. I don't think it's a remake or it's a continuation, but it's going to be R-rated.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not as excited as I thought it would be for that, but yeah, it's happening.
Meh.
What?
Meh.
Keep going.
Yeah.
But you said R-rated. It wasn't the first one R-rated?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure they were all R-rated.
Did you
but-
guys watch Puppet Master? I watched it when I was like a kid.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. I don't know if it holds up still. I want to watch
Maybe
it again.
we'll sit down and watch them together.
Maybe.
Touch hands.
Maybe.
It's so funny. You can tell he just looks at his phone immediately because he just stops talking. It's so funny.
I got a lot of news.
What's your next news?
There's a poster out for this new movie called Dig Shock.
Dick Shock?
Dick Shock.
Like D-I-C-K?
Yeah.
Shock.
No, Dead.
Oh, Dead Shock.
Dead Shock.
Is
Okay.
is it the Shocker gone mad? Even though he's already...
I don't know. It looks pretty.
All right, cool.
I think it's a zombie movie.
All right.
There
Does
you go.
anyone here play Little Nightmares?
So good.
No.
I knew
So
George
good.
did. All right.
George, so
There's gonna be a comic book series that follows along with the story.
That's actually pretty fucking dope.
And
I've seen trailers for that game. It looks a lot of fun. How is
they're
it?
actually about to release a DLC for it too. There is a little boy in one of the parts that you see like on his screen. You don't think anything of it. There's nothing, like no dialogue, no nothing. But apparently they're releasing a DLC that's going to be his side of the story.
Huh.
So it's going to be fantastic.
I'm going to have to look more into that.
Dude,
I haven't played that.
If
at
you
all.
haven't played Little Nightmares, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is probably one of the best side scrollers I've played since, like, what is it, Inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Side scrollers have become huge again,
Oh, yeah.
which
Good.
is awesome.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't think they'll ever die.
What
I think
platform do
it
you
was
play that on?
Braid. I think it was Braid that, like, started that whole wave.
What do you play
of-
that on Xbox?
Yes, Xbox
Yeah.
One.
I think PS4 has it too. No? Little
Yes,
Nightmares?
yes. It is also on PC.
I'm going to try and check it out.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no.
I just saw this trailer for this movie called Dave Made a Maze. Did you see this?
Dave made a maze.
Yes.
That's a tongue twister,
Maze.
but no.
It to me it didn't seem like a very like horror movie-ish, but it is a little
Okay.
bit.
It's got some horror elements
Yeah.
in it.
Was it in
It's
the
just-
cornfield?
No.
Oh, so it's
This
not
guy
that kind
makes
of
a maze
Mm.
in his house out of cardboard and shit. It's
So
like
no
a fun
tortillas?
house.
That's fucking
Mm.
weird.
It's
So-
a very weird, bizarre movie. It looks like an artsy fartsy movie.
So, like, does he make the maze inside his house for other people?
No, he made it for himself, and then he gets lost, and then he calls
What
his
a fucking weirdo.
and he
Who
calls
just-
out his roommates and his girlfriend to go save him because he's stuck and
That's
lost.
a bizarre movie.
Does
Yeah.
he fuse the
That's what it
pieces
looks
of-
like.
I would go in there. If I saw that in a random, like, alley, I would enter. I'd go in.
Not even think twice. We're like, nope, it's happening.
I'm white.
Doing
So,
it.
I'm white, so automatically I have to go. Like, you know how white people in all the movies are just like, creepy noise. Let's go
Yeah.
investigate. I live up to that stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
We're always like, nope. My mom
Mm-mm.
warned me about this. My mama said, oh, no.
No, she said no.
She said no.
You ever just go through your house and like you got scared and you just run through the house and you just turn on all the lights?
I used to do
Dude,
that
every
No
time. Dude,
shit.
I don't
After-
care how old I am. I still do it.
After Child's Play when I was a kid, I would fucking run and hit the lights because I was like, fuck that little kid.
Or like you turn off the lights and you dive into bed. You don't even take a second. You're just
Exactly,
like
dude.
dive.
Now
Instantly.
I'm like, now I watch fucking the most intense movies by myself at night. I watched like Clown when I was home alone with no one here, and I was just
Great
like,
movie.
yeah, I'm probably gonna die tonight.
But what if the horror was outside of the home? I saw the new trailer for The Jackal.
Did
What?
you?
Yes,
haven't
I did.
watched- Are you? You know, if we were to go to Popcorn Frights and get badge passes,
We would able to
we'd
see this
be able
movie,
to see,
and I
'cause
want to
it's
see this
sold-
movie.
This movie alone has sold out at the Popcorn Frights. It's going down in Miami and Wynwood.
Yeah.
Sold out. This is like the
Help.
only movie that's sold out on their fucking list.
Dude, it looks intense. It's like The Strangers. A lot like The Strangers, but it looks horrifying.
I can't wait to see it on
I'm
VOD.
still waiting for The Strangers too.
Hey,
Hey, we're not there yet.
Hey, we're not there yet.
Way to go, Angel.
We got some news for you for that though. If you're anticipating it,
I had sleep paralysis last night. It was kind of
how was that?
It was weird. I couldn't move. I could see in my
Really?
room. It was very lucidly, and for some reason, I saw like a crescent, like half crescent moon, like above my room.
Dude,
like
the
I
shadow
had no
people are
roof.
coming
It was
for you.
crazy.
They're coming for you, Angel.
Austin has a notebook of one time we were hanging out, me, him, and Angel was telling us his dream one night. It's a really fucked up dream. I want Austin to come on the show and bring that notebook and read it out loud.
Is it a dream Austin had, or a
The
dream
that Angel had.
But so Austin just wrote down
Yeah.
his
It
depiction
was so
of the
fucking
dream.
crazy.
All right, that's gonna happen next week.
I want to
yes.
reread that too. I want to hear it. Cause I
Fuck yeah.
Dude, I'm totally
John
ask-
Carpenter.
I'm going to ask him when I get home.
John Carpenter is developing a anthology series,
For
Sci-Fi Channel.
I read of
Yes.
this. That's gonna be fucking cool.
It's called Tales for a Halloween Night.
So it's probably
Could
gonna
be
be like
awesome.
it's probably going to be awesome.
Yeah,
It's John
yeah,
Carpenter.
yeah, it'll
Even
probably be awesome.
yeah, it's gonna be great. I hope he does the music for it.
Me too.
His music is always great.
I'm sure he will.
And then swiping.
Okay,
Look at this guy.
while
It's
he
like
looks
Tin-
for news.
It's like he's like on Tinder or something.
I know.
I mean, I'm not
We got a
screen
release
peeking.
For what?
American Horror Story. New season.
Oh, really?
Yep.
When? October,
July 20th.
July 20th.
July 20th.
So this month.
Yes.
What the fuck? I've heard. I don't have cable, so therefore I don't really get the
8 days.
promotion. Yeah, that's really close.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Has
I
there
thought
been?
they usually do in October because they have a Halloween
did
episode
too.
every year.
Do
year.
they-
I actually, honestly, they might not be trying to compete with Stranger Things.
I mean, it would be smart because Stranger
But that's
Things
two
is
different
getting-
platforms.
Did you see the new
Yeah,
poster?
Doesn't matter though.
Just see the new poster.
Did you see
Yes.
the new?
Can you're going ahead on the
trailer,
news.
dude. We're just
Dude,
taking.
I don't-
You're taking too
You're
long.
taking-
We're
True.
taking over. But did you see the teaser trailer that they
I
posted?
did.
Yeah.
October 27th.
And I don't watch trailers, but I had to watch that one.
Things are gonna get stranger in
The
season
world
2.
is turning upside down.
Dude, they had like a Cthulhu ass looking
Dude,
monster in the background.
epic.
They got some Lovecraftian shit going
What
on.
if that's Will? Like, what if he turned into that?
To be continued? All I know is I'm excited for it and I can't wait because
Yes.
Netflix does not disappoint. Sometimes they do, but most of the time
Yeah,
they
for the
don't.
most part, they're pretty good.
They're pretty good shows. Can we talk about the one thing that he brought up? How they already casted some people for Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Sorry, from the Strangers.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I don't think I have that up on my phone right now.
Look at you.
Looking.
Well, while you
I
get-
can tell you what's going on though. The Strangers 2 is actually fucking happening.
Yeah.
I know that it was in a talk though. Like we never knew it was actually going to happen.
No, it got confirmed.
Did it? I don't remember that.
I covered that news.
Yeah, I
a couple
thought it
weeks
did.
ago.
I don't listen to your news.
I know.
Didn't they go through a few directors?
They
Well,
did.
They did.
They kept
Um,
losing directors, didn't they?
Yeah.
They did.
Like the Han Solo movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof.
So what's happened is they actually casted the Strangers in the movie. So they casted the Dollface, Pinhead, and the Man in the Mask.
Potato
course.
Sack guy.
Potato sack guy. Of course, the app does not want to load. So I figured why you're having problems now. But here we go.
You see?
Here we go. So they casted Bailey Madison.
Yeah.
She starred in Guillermo del Toro. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Nice beer opening.
Yo, gotta
You barely heard it.
with the boys.
You got to crack a cold one open with the boys.
Can I grab one?
If you want to summon
You
a
want?
cold
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, bro.
You trying to crack a cold one with your boy, bro?
Yeah. You can hear the bag rustling in the
I'm
back.
just tired of fucking drinking this.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had beers in the fridge. I grabbed a Walmart bag.
Exactly. You got to... There it is.
Nice thinking.
So we got Emma Belmani is Dollface. Leah Insulin from The Walking Dead is Pinup Girl. And Damian Maffey, he's from Christmas with the Dead and Ghost Lake, is the Man in the Mask. So
But no cast on who's going to be the other people.
Well, those people don't really fucking matter because they're gonna die.
Dead.
They kind of matter.
Like yeah,
DED.
I don't care who's behind
dead.
the mask. I
Where
just
do
care
you
who's
think?
who I'm
What do
gonna
you
see
think
the
is
most.
gonna happen in this movie? Do you think it's gonna be like the first one, where like they're stalking another house?
What if it's the same house?
I think there's
What
going to
if it
be
is?
strangers in the movie.
You know what? Damn, I bet
I
you
don't
there's
know.
gonna be
I'm
some
just saying.
strangers.
They're going to be like, I don't know these people.
What if it's like
Who are you?
lightning?
What if they just went on a killing spree? Like they did a couple of houses in this movie instead of one.
I don't know. That doesn't
I feel
really
like
fit
they would
their
take
MO.
away.
Yeah.
That and it doesn't really fit their MO because I feel like they use that one singular house and like know so much. I feel like they studied this house like immensely into like where they know all the entry
Oh,
points
it's so
and all that shit.
premeditated.
Like
I just hope they do something different because it's like we have a lot of those same movies anyways now because of the strangers.
yeah, but
Like home invasion movies are a thing.
Like, what is
but
that
the
movie?
strangers-
Funny People? You guys ever see that one?
Oh, with the guy from, not from Home Alone, but I think it's his brother. One of his
think
brothers
so.
that's in
No,
the movie.
I've never seen that.
They break and enter into someone's house and they like play like this fucked up killing game with them. I've seen that.
It's actually
Briefly.
really good.
Like,
Well,
I
never
vaguely
seen it.
remember that movie.
Like, I don't think it ever got like a lot of media coverage. It was just one of those
course
things.
it
It was just
doesn't.
like there.
I think it was an indie film.
It actually was.
Probably
It was
yeah.
low,
Therefore,
super
you're
low
not
key,
gonna
but
get
it's
any.
so
You want
good.
to talk about Quentin Tarantino
Of course.
directing the
This is
Manson
actually,
family movie?
Yeah,
this-
the
I'm
Manson
actually
movie.
pretty fucking stoked for this because he's been talking about how like he's gonna get out of the film business. And
But the last thing he wants
but
to
the
end on
last
is
thing he wanted to do was a horror movie.
yeah.
So him directing a Charles Manson, the Charles Manson family murders, is gonna be like really fucking.
Brutal.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's gonna. And I mean, like a good way. It's gonna be fucking. Like it's Tarantino. I mean, like every single one of his movies.
He's known for going above and beyond.
Yeah,
With the Manson story, it's going to be insane.
yeah. That's. I wonder how he's gonna do it. I know we talked about that.
No, we did.
That Stranger Things 2 poster is very
Fire.
nice. Very nice.
Okay.
That's all you got? You done with the news?
No.
Oh, this guy.
Dude, even I got news.
That's right. George
Oh,
has got
yeah,
news.
George
actually,
got the-
oh,
No,
I,
George, go.
I brought some stuff to the table. Well,
It's
anyway,
Bush beer.
dude, it's $10 at Wawa for an 18-pack of Bush beer. Fight me, dude. So
drinking like rednecks
Costco
tonight,
has
boy.
a 48-pack of beer for $20.
This is not a beer podcast.
grab your shotgun and your cousin's sister's wife.
All right, boys.
Let's get some Bush beer.
Get your coupon
I
book
got my
out.
rifle and my camels on. I'm going to drink me some Bush.
That is
anyway,
the epitome.
So everybody,
White
I'm pretty
culture.
sure everybody by now has seen and or played the Friday the 13th game.
Yeah.
I have not
Which-
played it.
I have not played it, but I've seen a lot of playthroughs. It's pretty great. Looks dope. But
It's bullshit.
it got enough, it got stirred up enough wind to the point that they are now actually going to release a single player campaign.
Which is what I'm excited for.
Yes, which
That's
is,
the only reason
it was,
Mike
it was
hasn't
missing
bought
the
it.
game, which Star Wars Battlefield completely dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah. Well,
But-
they learned their lesson.
Yeah.
The new
Well-
Star Wars Battlefront's going to
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah, so they finally got enough wind that they were like, hey, we could actually put some money into this and create the single player campaign. So there is no release date, but they have come out and said,
They're gonna
we
start.
listened and we are working on it. Thank you for your support.
So here's my question. What do you think the story's going to follow? Do you think it's going to follow like you playing as Jason going around killing people? Or are you going to play the storyline of some, like, you know, what kind of story? I mean, what storyline can you really have?
Well,
in
like,
a-
my thing is, like, there's two things they could do. They could follow the movies, kind of do, like, a playthrough of what you already know.
like
or
Friday the 13th,
yes.
1, 2, and 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Or use this as, like a time to expand the lore of Friday the 13th and create their own story, which would be sick.
That would be cool. I mean, if you had
Because
to have a
it would
good
expand
writer,
the universe.
good writer, good
What if you could
storyboard.
Upgrade and stuff, like perks and stuff. Like
This
you-
motherfucker's
Oh,
on perk.
God.
We're talking about
Nerd.
story.
No,
Dude.
I know, but like you kind of
Nerd.
advance through the campaign, and you like make Jason stronger throughout. Like
He
when you
doesn't need to
level
be
up.
stronger. He's
Yeah,
already
dude, he's
fucking
already
OP.
great.
Yeah, you're right. But
He's already too damn
Yeah,
strong.
no, it's one of the, it's gonna be one of those games that it's not gonna be like, oh, there's like all these like perks and like
not gonna be,
abilities
like,
you can
fucking
get.
Dishonored.
It's gonna have to be completely story based.
Which is cool. And the kills, if their kills are already cool. And I watched a really cool video recently on actually of them filming the kill scenes in the studio, like with it was Kane Holder, right? The guy,
Yeah.
He actually did all the movements for the video game, and they were like showing him like breaking people's necks.
Yeah,
and,
I saw
like,
that video.
It was really fucking cool.
You know what I would like to see is I don't know if you guys ever played Hitman, like the assassin, like
Yeah.
as he plays as an assassin, but like you could use your surroundings. Like there would be like a fucking refrigerator, and he would like grab their head and bash their head in the refrigerator.
I
and
got
stuff
a
like
one
that.
up you right
with-
there.
You can do that with a door.
Do you know what's better than Hitman, and which I really hope they pull in, which could you really use a remake, Manhunt? Oh
Yeah.
my
Yes.
god. The game that literally created serial killers in all of us, because you could cut people's heads off with a butcher's knife, then use it as a weapon.
Dude, I literally got yelled at for playing that game.
Of course, it was
Not
the
even
most
kidding.
graphic fucking game there was on
God.
Xbox. You can
Holy shit, I forgot
the
that game was
coolest-
a thing.
The coolest thing was the icons, where I went from green to yellow to red, and red was like the most fucked up thing you could do. If you had a plastic bag, if you've never played this game, which I hope you have,
Jesus.
you can take a plastic shopping bag and suffocate someone to death, and then, use their
Die.
head as a weapon. Great game.
Great game.
That would fuck somebody up.
I wonder how much it's going for on eBay. That might be a good
I think
investment.
it's only like $20 still,
Sold.
if that.
Sold. I'll take 20.
Is there anything else, Pat?
The sick and twisted are on this show today.
Damn right we are.
Bruh. It's a game, bruh.
It's not real life.
It's a game.
Yeah, it's just a game.
I mean, I just said I would kill someone for
Ash vs. Evil Dead season 3.
yes. I haven't even watched season 2.
Ash might have a daughter
You know what? I'm
in
not
season
shocked.
3.
I feel like he has unprotected sex.
all the time,
Oh, yeah?
especially with demons.
Oh, just another day in the life.
And I think
So
if
that's
they
cool.
if they do that, I think that'd be pretty cool. To introduce his daughter if he actually has one. Like that'd
Yeah.
be really cool.
Well, last season they introduced he had he still has his dad.
And his dad,
Yeah, that was cool. Played by Charlie Sheen
Which is-
or Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen,
Yeah.
which was funny. But no, I think if they introduce his daughter to the whole story, like the lore of it, would just be funny.
Yeah. Over here we have Todd McFarlane delayed his Spawn remake once again.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course.
In the meantime, though, Spawn is now on Netflix, too.
Yes,
It's the HBO one, correct? Or is it the spot? Or is it?
the movie.
No, it's
The
the movie. Yeah.
Excuse me,
Not the cartoon series.
I
So
own
while
the
you
movie,
wait, you
so-
could watch that amazing movie.
or you could watch the animated series, which is just so much better.
Yeah, it really
Oh.
is.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
But no, but Spawn for its time was a great movie.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that. Wanda.
We got a poster for Jigsaw. Did you see this?
I did not see this.
I did not see this either.
Become Jigsaw.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does this mean? How do you become Jigsaw? Do you
It's
become
a cult.
copycat kill? Is it going to be a cult? You
It's
think?
gonna be a cult.
Where do I
have to s- Yeah, it has to be.
I would like to become Jigsaw, please.
It's like the end of the house at Halloween Horror Nights, where all of them, 6 of them.
yeah.
Eh.
So I
The
mean,
pigs, though.
if they do it
There's been set
correctly,
photos of
if
all,
they do,
multiple people with the mask on.
if they do a cool, like a really cool concept with the cult, I may enjoy it. I mean, I'm going to go see Jigsaw. I'm not really excited for this because I'm
This is
just like
just another cash-
Saw.
Well, like, it's cool, though, because, like, the fact that it's called Jigsaw, it kind of, like, makes me excited for another Saw movie because I got really bored after, like, 15.
Yeah, so exactly. That's like what he was saying. It's just another cash money thing. I mean, unless they actually produce a pretty good storyline, hopefully.
I will be down for it if it was just they had a good idea to bring back the franchise. By all means,
But, I
this-
mean,
to me,
it could also be an Annabelle, too. Where it's like, oh, Conjuring did great, let's do Annabelle. And it was like,
Well,
mm.
of course,
but the thing
Conjuring-
is like I don't see this whole thing being like because they had a creative thing that they wanted to do. I feel like this is
Yeah.
another cash grab
Yeah.
to bring back a franchise that made money once, like long time ago.
No.
Anybody ever play
I
the
have
Saw
hopes.
video game?
Huh?
The Saw video games?
Nope.
No, they look bad.
No.
No. I never either. I was
Okay.
just asking.
I was just wondering, just doing a general
Well, did
inquiry.
anyone else here see Castlevania?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we just go into that right now?
It's fucking dope.
It's gory.
Fuck God.
It's fantastic.
It's a fuck God show.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God, yeah.
This is probably
It's like, oh,
the
you're a
most-
fucking priest? Fuck you.
It's like this is the most anti-religious TV series I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, and it's good because
Thank
it's like
you, Netflix.
commentating. It's commentating on the evils of the church, which there are a lot of evils that go on inside the church.
Like boy
Especially-
touching.
Exactly. But I mean, like one of the most, I don't know, one of the coolest scenes I think was like him fighting the Cyclops.
Yeah.
Like that was so fucking sick. I was just
Hard.
like, oh my God. And the animation is beautiful.
Yeah. It's
like
very well
I was like,
done.
wow. I'm really pissed off that there's 4
Hey, man.
episodes.
Yeah, it's
Netflix
only
has
4
the money.
episodes. And that's the thing. That's why I think this was a big tester for them to see if the show would do well. They just posted 4
weren't
episodes.
you telling me that they were working on episodes too?
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
they
that
are
already got confirmed that
yeah.
they're already working on season 2.
So they're working on 8. It's not, I don't think it's gonna be season 2.
but they're working on more episodes.
They're working on 8 more episodes for the storyline.
Yeah.
So I mean, like pretty much what these 4 episodes did was introduce the world, the scene, like the plot that's gonna go happen. So you have what's her name, Sierra? Syra, I want to say her name was.
Yeah, sure.
She's the sorceress. Then you have Trevor Belmont, who's like the monster hunter.
Who's the last of his kind.
The last, because his family was exiled. And then you
By the
have
church.
Elkayem, who
Who
is
is Dracula's son.
Dracula's son. But this is a really fast show. Fucking 4 episodes, 30 minutes apiece.
I hope
so.
that-
like you burn through it really fast,
yeah.
and it leaves you wanting more.
I hope Netflix
and
continues
that was my
doing that.
exact fear. That I was like, I told you, I was like, dude, there's 4 episodes. I'm gonna burn through it so fast.
Yeah.
I'd be so upset.
Well, they're only half an hour long, but yeah, I'm glad that Netflix is trying this new thing. Like, hey, do you like it? Like, it shows them numbers and shit like that.
And do you know
If
they
they wanna
wanted him
continue a
to,
show.
the director of it, like the guy, the creative, they wanted to do a live action, and he's like,
Wow.
no,
Yeah.
no, you could not do Castlevania live action.
It'd be impossible.
I
It'd
mean,
be like
you
Van
could,
Helsing
with
It
the
was-
right amount of budget, and
Netflix does have an
which
infinite amount of
Netflix
money
does
right now.
have enough money to do it, but
I think it's-
still like the animation
I like
version
the
better.
anime go for what they
And
go
I have
for.
also the other thing about it, like you're saying, like they pulled a safe string on it because it's
Yeah.
like it's Castlevania. I mean, it is a
There's-
giant game
Yes.
platform. I mean, like come on, from the
But, like-
original Nintendo up to
But how many
Xbox.
people actually like me?
Exactly.
I've never played Castlevania. And
No,
like,
me neither.
I mean, I have.
like
It's
don't
such a great
don't like
game.
quote me on this, but I was talking to a coworker about it, and he actually said that the Castlevania anime is actually based around, I think it was Castlevania 2.
I want to say like Castlevania 2.
Yeah, like it was like in the timeline of Castlevania 2, something like that. Like I don't know, but like he's like a really big gamer, so he was like mentioned it.
Maybe. I mean, I almost get a feel of the newer, like the Castlevania Lords of the Shadow, because like even the character like Dracula, when you look at the game like covers, he looks like him.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
just
I mean-
remember him
but
like
I mean,
saying that it was like
maybe it's true.
within like the timeline of like one of the games, and he was like, "Wow, that's actually really cool that they like went back and actually referenced the games in it."
Yeah, I played Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is on the PlayStation. So that's how
Yeah.
old. That's how fucking long time. That was.
I've played the
97.
Nintendo one at a bar once. I think it was a player one.
Yeah, that's a really fun game to play. But no, I'm so stoked. I can't wait for this to continue more. Angel, I know you haven't watched it, so
I'm gonna go home and watch
go
it.
home and just fucking watch
Yeah,
it.
honestly, you should.
Literally just takes you 2 hours and you'll be
Yeah.
done.
And you'll be like crying. You'll just be like, why?
Dude, I love the first like real like killing scene when he like comes back.
Oh,
And, dude, it was so
Dude.
brutal. It was so badass.
I was like, I can't. I don't want to spoil it because
Yeah.
Angel's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
Well, I mean, there's
Man,
killing, so
but
like,
when you know it's about Dracula, so that's fine. But when Dracula finds out what has happened to
Yeah.
her, I was like,
oh yeah.
oh my god,
You're
old lady, why are you still here? Please run. He is trying to spare you right now,
Yeah.
and you are just like,
He's like, well,
yeah.
Or even the like the year after when the demons come. I was like, yes,
That was
fuck
the
it,
best fucking part.
destroy the village.
he was like, kill everything. He's
Yeah,
like, wait.
oh man,
I never had a show that made me side
We'll
with
do
a
it.
demon.
we are just gonna do a straight up Castlevania show where we just talk about all the games, and we're
Yeah.
just gonna play every game
Dude,
in one
binge it.
night.
Can we do that?
All right, but let's
We're
get
gonna,
let's get into discussion of fucking spiders.
let's talk about
Oh,
some
yeah.
arachnids. So creepy, crawly, disgusting little 8-legged fuckers.
God, I
Nope.
fucking hate spiders.
Yeah, me
Jesus
too.
Christ.
I don't think so I've held a tarantula before.
Fuck you.
Nope.
Um,
Nope.
I would say they're
cute.
cute. It's
I'll
a
be
cute
like,
little
dude,
thing.
you're great behind that glass. You stay there.
No, like okay, so like back when I lived in Ocala, like forever ago, and I was
Horses.
working at Subway, and
With horses.
exactly, and some chick I was like talking to, like
Had a horse.
I came over to her house, and she just like handed me a bunch of animals. Like I
horse?
held all kinds of no damn horse. Okay,
Dude, it's the horse capital of the world, dude.
I
Horse.
know, but there ain't no damn horse in her house.
Hey, Mike, here's a horse.
Here's a miniature pony, but I don't know, man. It was my first time ever like really holding a fucking spider.
Fuck that.
I mean, like I know like tarantulas have really small fangs, so they really can't bite you. But it was the fact that I was like, man, fuck, this thing's huge.
Did he flick hairs at you?
That's
No,
what she
it didn't
said.
flick hairs at me. Exactly.
Sorry.
But have you guys ever held a tarantula or
Nope.
any type of spider?
What did I just say?
I'm
Exactly.
not
I've had-
fucking that. I'm
I've
not
had-
that white.
Yeah, you know what? My white friends actually collected spiders.
Yeah, they all do.
like yeah.
What
No.
the
dude? They had a black
With every
widow.
white guy, there's a spider in
They
his
had
fucking.
This guy had like a black widow. He had the blue haired spider thing.
Yeah.
It's really cool looking. It's black and has blue hair. Then he had like a brown recluse. Why would you want to put these fucking deadly things inside your house?
You
Because
don't.
no matter what, if I ever walk into a pet store and I go into the reptile area, I get like the sense of like it's on me already.
See, that's
Yeah.
the thing. What's weird, like, dude, if I see a spider in real life, like, fuck, I will scream.
I
Like,
always
I
look
fucking
for
hate 'em.
spiders.
But like, dude, I love watching spider documentaries. I love reading books on spiders. I love looking at spiders from behind the glass. But if you
they're
fucking come near me, God so fucking help me.
The
worst
George
is
is about
when they're-
to whip out the fucking little bottle of holy water that he carries with him at all times.
It's just like when you feel one crawl on you, and then
Oh,
like, you
God.
knock it off and you like kill it or whatever.
But
and
you
like,
still feel
you
it.
still feel like, and then you feel like 10 of them on you. You're just like,
Stop.
So
Yeah.
Stop.
it seems that like George has arachnophobia.
Dude, I
do I.
almost do.
So do you?
Yeah.
Dude, I had a traumatic I legitimately had a traumatic experience with a spider. Like, what I remember, like, I have a like faint memory as a kid, like playing in like the hallway of the apartment that I lived in, and like there was like small little like spider like in the corner, like whatever. I was like grabbed it, let it crawl up my arm and shit. Like I never cared.
And
I
then
had
it
this
bit
one
you.
traumatic experience. Like when I grew up a little bit older, and ever since then, dude, I see a spider and I'm like, nope.
What happened?
What happened, man?
So basically, like, I was getting a tour of someone's house, and I was in their basement, and they had a door in their basement that led to their backyard. It was, like, on a hill. And they opened the door, they showed me their backyard, and I was like, oh, dude, cool, nice backyard. And then her mom just screams. And she was like, don't move. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, like, they were like, don't look up. So, of course, I fucking looked
of
up.
course you look up. You have
And,
to
like,
look
literally,
up.
I came face to face with a spider hanging out, like, in a web, like, in the doorway. And I literally almost shit myself. Like, it was like I was literally when I say it was like literally like almost on my nose, like it was like right there close to me. And ever since then, I'm like, nope.
No, fuck that.
Fuck
I'd be
spiders.
upset with that.
Like, it literally ruined everything.
That entire predicament, I'd be like,
God.
I'm going home. I'm gonna go home now.
I said, nope. I gotta go.
I gotta leave.
Not today, Satan.
But
Not today.
I was watching Arachnophobia actually before the show because
What?
I've never seen it.
you've never
What?
seen it before.
I've never
Yeah.
seen it before.
That was the first horror movie I watched with my mother.
Really.
Mhm.
So I love that it's really funny because like it's
Yeah.
like comic elements in it. Well,
Mhm.
couldn't speak there for
A little
moment. But dude, no,
Yeah.
I couldn't even film
That spider's a
movie.
beast.
Not even just all the spiders. All the
Yeah.
spiders in that movie, because a lot of them are real. Like they're not fake spiders. Like
Oh,
they
yeah,
look-
you can tell.
like when they're doing like the little crawling scenes behind like in the beginning of the movie and when they're in Venezuela and the guy goes to sleep, like that spider crawling behind the tent is like that's a real fucking spider.
Yeah.
Which is cool because they pull that from Tarantula from like 1955 when I
OG.
watched the other night.
How was
Because
that?
Did you actually watch it?
It was really good.
I've never seen
Dude, it actually holds up still.
It's the original, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
the original, like big monster, like
Yeah. So what they did for that, which was cool, because I was like, how do they actually make this spider look huge? Because they're using real tarantulas in this
Yeah.
movie. Is they use like a small like miniature set of the desert,
Mhm.
and they would film the spider from that angle and make it look huge. And then
You
of course
shoot
they
up.
had like practical spiders for some scenes, but for the most part they were using like live tarantulas in that movie, which is just really fucking
Yeah,
cool.
like if you look at the movements, like there was no
no,
CGI
there's
back
no
then.
CGI.
Like,
There- and even in the 50s, like animatronics weren't like a real thing.
No.
Like you're not going to build a
That's
full scale
movie magic.
Yeah.
wow.
So that was really cool. And the movie, if you haven't watched it in a long time, it really holds up still. Like to this day, like they're like you're watching it, you're just like, and it's got that 50s acting in it too. So it's just
Oh,
like
it's fantastic.
fucking perfect.
It's one of those things where like a couple years ago it would have been like, oh wow, this is awful, but like it's been so long now, you're like, yes,
Exactly.
this is great.
And it's on
Holy
Vimeo.
shit.
That website Vimeo.
Yeah,
I think
Vimeo.
that's what it's called. On there for free just to watch. But back to Arachnophobia.
Really?
I like that. It's a good movie.
Good.
I like the
No,
whole
I
science.
haven't watched it since I was like a kid.
The whole science element, like with bringing the arachnologist into it, and they have like the spiders flipped over, and they got them on the preserved things with the needles down. They're looking at the venom sacs and like the reproductive organs and all that shit. Like I really like the science element for that movie. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like the whole premise of it, where they were like in a jungle, they were like going deeper than anybody had ever gone before,
Yeah.
and they were like, we're gonna like try to discover new species and shit.
And they
Little
fucking did.
know they discovered a species that was gonna fuck another spider.
And what a cool
Yeah.
like
And then
concept for that
create more
species, where
spiders.
they took like a spider and then they took it and made it have drones or soldiers with like a queen.
Yeah.
And like that was just a really cool element because the spiders don't do that in real life. I don't think
They
I
probably
mean,
could. I'm sure there's some somewhere.
don't talk about that because that's scary.
It's the African Wachuchu spider.
Oh my god!
man.
Choo-choo spider.
It's the African Wachuchu spider. There is
Yeah.
only
Jesus.
one, and it cannot be killed.
Um,
We came face to face with the African Wachuchu spider in the van.
Terrifying.
Oh, that was awful. I forgot that happened.
Jesus.
The African Wachuchi spider.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that in so long.
Was terrifying.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sounds
Anyways,
like a bad time.
you know what I watched?
What?
8-Legged Freaks.
Oh my god.
Best fucking movie.
Look,
It really is.
look, I
fucking
hate,
love
I
that
hate,
movie.
I hate fucking bad movies.
That's not a bad
This
movie.
is a bad movie, but
No,
I
it's
fucking
not.
love it.
No, it's not.
8-Legged
shut
Freaks
your mouth.
Great.
8-Legged Freaks is a
It's
fucking
so
terrible
bad.
movie.
It's great.
The mall scene is the best scene.
No.
No.
Oh, dude, no.
No,
I love
dude.
when he yells 8-legged freaks. Like,
Yeah, like roll credits.
8-legged freaks. And it's just like, God damn it.
It's
Fucking,
like, damn, you said the name.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
did the thing.
fucking Scarlett Johansson. She's in that movie.
Is she?
She plays a
she's
teenager.
a teenager.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's who
she's
she
a
is.
I,
teenage
mean,
girl.
I guess that's right.
She's
I mean,
fucking emo
I
as
guess
shit.
Scarlett Johansson did at once point in time was a child
Nope.
and then became a woman.
Nope.
Yeah,
she just
but-
came out of the womb just full blown hot.
Like she did in Under the
God,
Skin.
that's weird.
Did she make that noise too?
Ew. Man, that's a weird
Anyways, 8-Legged Freaks.
Let's talk
Mm.
about that shop scene where
Okay.
the spiders
The
come
movie's
out.
really cool. It has a bunch of cool scenes.
I like
Okay.
It does not hold up.
Yes, it
CGI
does.
does not hold
Oh,
up.
really?
No,
Not at all?
Not at all.
that sucks.
No, the fact is, like, every time they're getting killed, they're like, ouch, ouch. Like, the fucking
Yeah.
spiders
Oh
literally, like,
god, when
fucking
they
almost
shoot him.
talk.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't remember that.
Yeah, dude, they're literally like, ouch.
Yeah.
That's
Or,
so
like,
fucking
dude, there was,
great.
like, a scene where, like, the car was, like, driving by, and there was, like, a spider, like, clinging to the back. He's, like,
I
getting
remember
dragged.
that.
He's
Yeah,
like, ouch, 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 ouch. And I'm like, oh, my God, yes.
So
Yeah.
what makes the spiders talk, though?
No, they don't. It's just like a comedy thing.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
supposed to
it
be
is
like a comedic,
Yeah,
like
comedic
slash horror because
yeah.
they're giant.
I
Fucking
wonder if
spiders.
it's like a rip-off, like a comedic, even more comedic version of Arachnophobia. Because,
It
I mean,
is.
like, even Arachnophobia, like, give all these spiders, and he's calling them 8-legged freaks in the movie
Yeah.
and shit like that. And it's just like a more
feel like
parody
it's a
version of it.
Yeah.
I feel like,
But
I
it's
feel
not like it's.
Arachnophobia was a comedy, but it wasn't like
As it-
it wasn't its premise. Like it
No.
wasn't
It
focused
just-
on being a
It was
comedy.
like the 80s,
Yeah.
80s, 90s type of...
like
Yeah.
the pest control guy.
But unlike
What's his
8-legged
name?
Fucking John Goodman.
Yes,
John
John
Goodman.
Goodman, dude. His character is so, dude. I was watching the movie. I was like, dude, I fucking love him, and I was like, I don't remember his fucking name. I was like,
Anytime
oh,
I see him, I'm like,
hate
John Goodman. Yeah. Fucking the Bible salesman.
Oh god.
He's such a fucking... He's got so many...
He's
things
such a
under his-
whack.
Yeah, he's got so many good traits under his tool belt.
Oh yeah.
Bible
Oh,
salesman,
amazing.
fucking paranoid.
Roseanne.
okay, dude. I don't care what anybody says.
I love
fuck with
Roseanne.
Roseanne heavy.
Yeah.
I love
fuck
that
yeah.
show.
Dude,
You
that
guys
show's
are-
so funny.
You guys are really white.
Shut up.
I don't even watch Roseanne.
Dude, you're the only white one.
I fucking love Roseanne.
Aha, the
Yeah, dude,
tables
it's
have turned.
What else have you guys watched?
You know, John Goodman's been like 42 since like 1992.
That's because he's immortal. He looks the same. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Did you guys watch any other Spider movies?
No.
No. There's like some
I
really
literally
bad
watched.
ones.
I
Oh,
literally
wait.
watched.
There's that one like
Too
big
loud.
like daddy long legs
Yeah,
that
who
in,
is yelling?
in Bug's Life.
I literally watched 8-Legged Freaks and said, "Okay, I'm done."
Dude, because they get wild. Like, I
I
was looking
know.
through the list. It was like Mega Spider,
Yeah.
Spiders 2, Breeding Grounds, Kingdom of the Spiders.
Okay,
Splice.
I actually did watch Mega Spider like a long
No,
time.
you
I was
didn't.
really fucking drunk and I was like, Mega Spider.
How about Ice Spiders?
I have not watched that.
How about Camel Spiders?
Jesus Christ.
How about Lava Lantula?
I've probably seen half those movies on Sci-Fi.
Oh yeah, most of those movies were made in sci-fi.
They were definitely made in the world of sci-fi. But no, Spider movies always have like a weird, like they're never great because I mean like you can only do a Spider movie so many fucking times.
The Mist.
Without people going, oh,
I mean
creepy.
The Mist, it has some cool spider elements, but it's not a spider horror movie.
yeah.
Like they're not all spiders. But it does have the cool spider scenes within the
Yeah.
Mist because the Mist pulls up on here as well.
Technically, yeah, they're spiders.
That's what I was
Yeah,
saying. Like
they're-
it falls into
That
it.
fucking scene.
When he's on the hood of the car.
No. When they go into the, when they find that guy, and he has
Yeah.
spiders in his stomach.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
cool.
Ew.
But you
That
know
fucked
what?
with me. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about a different spider movie because it's our show. We're allowed to do what we want.
And fuck you.
Yeah. So,
Angel, leave.
Angel, just ignore everything we say. All
That's
right.
okay, man.
Just don't listen to what we're gonna talk about.
Actually, Angel's the only one that has not seen it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I tried to
You
watch
want-
it earlier.
Yeah. So, this, what's going on
Wait,
now?
are you guys straight up doing
She
the
saw
spoiler?
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Wait.
she saw Spider-Man.
Do you want to jump on the mic? Hand over your mic.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Angel, you're getting kicked off.
Angel's getting kicked off. Sorry.
Fuck spiders.
That's what he had to say. So Angel's leaving right now because he didn't watch Spider-Man Homecoming. But our friend Kayla, who's just hanging out in our studio with us while we do these stupid things that we do, did watch it.
This isn't stupid.
It's not stupid. Awesome. I know.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so you just talking to the microphone. You can say hello if you want real quick. It's weird, I know. It's so
Gotta
weird.
get close to the mic.
Hi.
There you go. All right, so fucking Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh my fucking god!
All right. Before we get into spoilers, everyone, just give your review. 1 out of 10.
Spoiler free.
Spoiler free.
And
thoughts.
Kayla, you go first.
I would say 8.
8?
8. That's a good one.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
It was feeling pretty cool.
Okay, like I'm just gonna be really fucking biased because Spider-Man's my fucking favorite. It was a fucking 10 out of 10 in my fucking book.
That's a good one.
There was god, dude. It was.
I cut real close with that.
Listen,
Do you?
Oh yeah.
and this is coming from someone that was a really, really big fan of Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man.
Same
because
here.
because of how close it was to all the comics. I was a great big fan.
Yes.
But this movie, I went in going, I don't know. I'll like it because it's Spider-Man, but I really don't know, dude. It blew me out of the water.
Yeah, I was not at all hyped for this fucking movie.
You really weren't.
I was like, man, I'm not impressed. Like, I really don't like Tom Holland. But then I watched it and I was talking to Patrick and I was like, you know what? It's kind of unfair for me to judge Tom Holland's Spider-Man character based off 15 minutes of fucking screen time in Civil War.
And I agree, but
Well, that's the
But
one
in that
thing
15
was,
minutes,
like,
it did so much.
because it was so good in Civil War.
really good.
Yeah?
Yes.
So what was your score?
I gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5.
Ooh.
Okay, damn, hitting high
'Cause
with those numbers.
Mr. Critical over here.
Yeah, right?
It is a good movie. It's probably the best Spider-Man I've seen,
Okay.
but there are problems.
Okay, I mean, as always.
And we'll get into that when we get to spoilers.
Yeah.
But, so if you have not watched Spider-Man Homecoming, please press pause. Go watch it, and then hit play.
You know how many people we're gonna piss off?
Or you can just be really mad that we're not talking about a horror movie right now.
How are you gonna call yourself a horror junkie?
Oh no, there was a lot of news.
I feel
today.
like there's someone out there I know that you guys are dumb because the Spider-Man movie is not a horror movie; it's a comic movie.
Yeah, well, he probably
Get
still
over
lives
it.
in his mom's
His
basement.
glasses and fixing his
Yeah,
fedora.
he definitely has Dorito dust in his neck beard, pushing his glasses, and he's wearing a fucking fedora. You entitled motherfucker.
So me last night,
yes,
except I can't grow a beard and I don't own a fedora.
It's some guy.
I
that
just
work-
I like fucking Doritos. All right, sorry.
All right, so spoiled review. Let's do it. So who
Let's
wants to
get
start
into
it
it.
off?
Let's
George,
start with the first.
Kayla, you're the guest of the show. What do you guys want to do?
Let's discuss the
what?
beginning, the opening of the movie
Okay.
of his perspective, like Civil War in his eyes.
Filmed by Peter Parker.
That was great.
so fucking funny.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No,
Oh,
I
God,
didn't
I
like
thought
that
it
as the opening.
I thought
Why?
it was amazing because
it
like
was horrible.
it made you realize that it's like, dude, Spider-Man is just a kid, and Spider-Man at the very beginning was just a high school kid.
Exactly.
Like he wasn't like.
I mean, yeah, because if you look at like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man trilogy, and then you look at Andrew Garfield's 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies, they're all portrayed a little bit older. Like Tobey Maguire, I think he was in college. He was in college.
Yes.
Well, he started in high school, like
Start-
the first
but
movie.
he was like a senior.
yeah.
And then Andrew Garfield, he's in his senior years.
Yes.
Here we
so
go.
they were still in high school, but they were like
Older.
Barely.
like about to
literally-
be in college. Like
Yeah, Tom Holland's character is literally like a freshman in fucking high school. Like he's 15 years old. He's never drove before. And that was the most grossest burp that's ever happened on this fucking show.
beer.
All right. But no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty funny. At first I was kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? And I was just like, oh, it's Peter Parker being a fucking kid. Like,
yeah.
I thought it was very
thought
fun,
it was
lighthearted.
yeah.
Especially when he gets the suit and he freaks the fuck out. It was just like that's how a kid would react now if they were.
That's
If
true.
they got a spider suit.
In the modern day, that is how a
Yeah.
kid would react, and like not to like be that fucking nerdy, but Stan Lee has come out multiple times and said that
Stop hitting the
his-
fucking table.
his favorite thing about Spider-Man. His
Duty
favorite
fuck.
thing about Spider-Man was that like for the first time it was a superhero that like the everyday person can relate to. Like he was just a
Exactly.
normal kid, just like everybody else, going through real life problems of his uncle dying and going through high school and being
that's-
bullied.
No, hold
And,
on.
Like
Hold
it
on
was,
there.
for the first time, it wasn't like a godlike superhero. It was somebody that like the everyday person.
And
could, like,
I'm
relate
going to
to.
agree with you because I wrote a fucking paper on this.
I also
And,
wrote a
like
paper on it.
fucking fucking.
I think we all wrote a
semesters
paper on
ago.
Spider-Man in college.
And I didn't write about Spider-Man. I wrote about Stan Lee and how he
And
was
Marvel
using
in general.
social commentaries
Dude,
to
you know,
write
dude,
stories.
his wife just died, dude. That's fucked up.
Fuck him.
Who cares? We're not talking about Stan Lee. But anyways, yes, how he created a character who was like, it was this teenage kid who had teenage problems, and it wasn't like Thor, who's from a mythical planet, or fucking Iron Man who had a
Or
suit,
Superman.
or
dude.
Superman. Fuck
Yeah.
him. But like it was a fucking kid, like, and he had problems, and he had to deal with the fact that his uncle
like
just fucking
everyday
died.
life. Like, dude, his like
He had a
his,
fucking project.
his
dude.
aunt was like struggling. He like lost his uncle. Like, he was being bullied in school. Like,
But that's what makes Spider-Man like
Exactly.
relatable, because it could be anyone under that mask. They
But-
even pointed out in the movies, like when the girls are talking about Spider-Man, they're like, "Oh, that like they think he's like 30 years old or something like that."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was funny. And then Ned's like, "Peter knows Spider-Man."
Okay, that character could have got real annoying, real
Yeah.
quick, but every time it worked.
No, I enjoyed Ned. I thought
Yeah.
Ned brought. I
The
was
hat.
Yeah.
it
It
was
gives
like,
me confidence,
dude.
It's fucking great.
dude, it was borderline almost too much. Like, it was almost one of those things. Like, it
No.
could have been too much, but they did it just right to where it was like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't hate you, but I almost did.
Yeah,
Kayla. What do you think? Did you like
liked
Ned?
him.
You
No,
did.
I liked
Yeah.
him. Like the part where he was like, "Are we gonna tell everybody that you're Spider-Man?" And then he's like, "No, like no, we're not." And he's like, "But I'm gonna." And he's like, "No, you're not."
he just wants to be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
is.
and
like,
then again,
but did you guys like that he found out Peter Parker, like who Peter Parker was? Because at
So-
first I was
Yeah.
like, like really they're gonna tell him already like who he
Off
is
the bat.
off the bat, not even give him like a chance to hide it a little bit,
and there's been talks about that
or
because
or struggle. Like
Yeah.
the fact that, like, yeah, I bet you're gonna hit on this. Was like the fact that like every superhero that has to hide their identity, the struggle of hiding your secret life.
They've
from
ruined
people.
every relationship they ever had
Exactly.
because of it.
Well, you got to think like the whole part with them like in that one big ass structure wouldn't have happened if he didn't know he was Spider-Man because he had that one little
True.
purple thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that whole scene wouldn't have happened if he knew that.
Mhm.
exactly. But the thing is like, and they've been talking about this since the movies come out, because Spider-Man has Spidey senses.
Yeah,
In this movie, it doesn't seem like he does. And with the suit, definitely tells us that he doesn't have
Karen.
Spidey
I
senses.
love Karen.
Or even the
Yeah.
scene where he sneaks in his room and Ned sees him as Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Like his Spidey senses sense that Ned was in his room, but it didn't. But yet Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel, said he does have his Spidey sense.
it's just not.
He just
attuned
hasn't
yet.
developed it.
He
maybe.
hasn't
Yeah,
because he's still
that-
learning his powers.
Yeah,
Mm.
Oh, how about the cool thing that's saying that
he could think it's just puberty
Yeah.
the modern Spider-Man that we have today was supposed to be an Iron Man. What is it, 2?
too. Yeah,
That
Yeah.
they came out and said that like the kid in that movie was actually
the kid
turned
that's in
out
the
to
Iron
be-
Man suit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
actually turned out to be Spider-Man.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that was Tom Harlan when he was a little
It was
kid.
supposed to be Tom
wee
Holland.
lad.
Yeah,
I liked when he got the new suit. Oh, not the new suit. It's the suit, but then they hacked into it and they
When he
took out
finally
the
unleashes, like, the
training
full-
wheels fucking protocol. And then like Karen's like insta kill. He's like, no, Karen, stop it.
every
But could
time.
you imagine like insta kill? There's only been one time that Peter Parker's killed someone in the comic book universe, correct?
Yes.
And I own that storyline. That
You
was the
do.
fucking gang war,
Dude.
5-parter with the connection to Wolverine
Yes.
and Spider-Man.
Dude, we were at freaking
Man, we're getting real
MegaCon,
sweaty.
and we were sitting there for like 30 minutes
Well, this guy
talking to the
explained
seller.
it to us.
He literally explained the whole storyline, and me and Mike were like jaws dropped, like what? And Mike was like,
He-
"Where is it? I'm buying it."
Yeah, I bought it instantly. So what happens? Just the premise, like, there's this huge fight, and Wolverine comes to fight Peter Parker,
and they're in Europe. Actually,
and they're in Europe, and Peter Parker thinks it's Wolverine behind him when he's at this gravesite, and he just turns around full. Because the thing about Peter Parker is he holds back
Yeah.
his
Yeah,
strength.
He has the strength
He's-
to kill anybody. Like,
yeah. So he turns around and just straight up punches full. He thinks it's Wolverine. This man can regenerate, but it's just like this woman. And Peter Parker literally just killed this lady, and like he had to live with dude.
He
Such
should
a
punch the shit out of her.
Yes,
She
he
died.
killed her,
like,
Aw.
killed her.
He literally insta killed her ass.
Yeah.
Like, it was so bad.
And like, you know what's crazy though? Like, it's funny. Like, I know it doesn't mean a lot because it still happened, but they never put that in the actual original run of Amazing Spider-Man. It
No.
was in like a tie-in that wasn't going to be part of the main story, so they could be like, but it kind of didn't happen, but
Yeah,
it
it was the
happened.
side
Same
series.
thing with
Like, sweep it under the
when they
rug.
did the story about Gwen Stacy dying,
yeah,
and that she was actually pregnated with Green Goblin's kid.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah.
That was also retcon.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be in continuity.
Can we talk about how fucking sick the Vulture looked?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like, finally, I applaud the studio for giving us a good-looking villain. For
Not
once.
only that, but
Okay,
this is also because Marvel's hands are in this.
oh,
One of the best villains they've done so far, and that's been Marvel's problem with these new movies. Like every movie, I'm just like, villains aren't memorable. They're
because
just kind
like
of throwaway.
Rowan could have been so much fucking cooler. But
Yeah,
Look, all I'm saying is that everyone's raving about Vulture, but I'm still in shock about Shocker. All right,
Okay.
dude. Like, okay, first of all, Shocker is like one of my favorite OGs, and like the fact
Why?
that, dude, I don't know, dude. The original Spider-Man game, the first villain you play is Shocker.
Yeah, it is
he's
true.
like
True.
in like the very, very original part of the series. He's the first one you meet when he's going to the Sinister Six. The first person that he goes through is Shocker, and Mike, you know that's like a really big important storyline of mine.
Exactly.
And it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, he didn't play a big part. Yes, there was technically 2 Shockers, but the original Shocker before he got vaped, he was literally
Someone
wearing
vaped him.
That was good.
That was such a cool
He was
scene.
literally wearing like the OG like brown jacket with the
Yeah.
yellow sleeves, and he
Yeah.
looked like a human mattress. And it was like, dude, I screamed. I was just like, oh my fucking god, it's Shocker.
I missed that too. He told me this, and I was like, "What? I missed that. I didn't even fucking see that."
I like freaked out.
But,
But not
um,
even that. It was like homage to like the original costume. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but I really like what they did with the Vulture, like the flight suit jacket,
Oh,
and then the
amazing.
whole
Yeah.
the
The grapples
appendix
on
of
his
the
feet.
Yeah, and then like him actually using those things as talons, like a vulture really would, was really fucking cool. And he was scary looking.
It's
Like-
Michael Keaton, dude.
And it's Michael Keaton.
It's fucking
it
Michael
was
Keaton.
mean as fuck.
No, it was like
Fucking
I said,
Beetlejuice.
yeah,
That's how we get it back.
yeah.
That's how we get it to horror. Fucking Beetlejuice.
Okay, but can we say the fucking dad?
I called it.
Oh,
See,
I
did you
called
really
it.
like? That's
I called
fucking
it.
weird.
Dude, me and Patrick looked at each other and we were like, what?
Yeah.
Like, dude, we were like so shocked. We were like, no.
What
No,
a twist.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
What
me
the
either.
twist?
Me either.
I
was just
feel
like,
like
the
fuck?
fuck?
the only way you would have known is like right when he had walked up to the house, you could tell like she had a nice ass house.
Yeah.
She was also mixed, so you could kind of tell she had like a white
Fucking
parent
Gidget.
somewhere. That's what I was saying. And then
Oh my
like she
God.
fucking like he walked out, and I was like, I called it. I knew it. I knew that shit was
I
gonna
didn't see it
happen.
coming.
Gigi
I
was
really
making
didn't.
racist jokes at me.
Oh god,
Dude,
I
the
wouldn't
whole-
say it was racist, but you could tell she was mixed.
No, fucking Alex.
Alex was saying shit to Patrick.
Yeah,
Dude,
while
the
I
whole
see what's
fucking
happening.
movie. Like, literally, like, dude,
He's
every,
like, I want to see him. I want to see his mom.
dude, every couple minutes, I would just hear Patrick burst out laughing and go, God fucking damn it, Gidget.
You can't bring Gidget to the movies, man. He's gonna
Yes, you
make
can.
yeah, he's gonna make fun of you.
I love it. When I
Dan.
saw 31 with him, it was the best time ever.
Oh, we all went together.
Dude, dude, we squatted up.
Literally, we were all there.
I was drunk.
Spider-Man, guys. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
But
Cool suit.
Cool
Iron suit.
They showed
Iron
the
suit,
Iron
Iron
Spider-Man,
suit,
which
Iron
was
suit.
really fucking cool.
Dope.
I like that scene because it was like Tony was about to make him to an official Avenger,
Yeah.
and they had press and everything. And then Tony was just like, you know what?
Nah.
I'm gonna. Cool thing too. Like, what's his face? What's her face is back.
Yeah.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Pepper. Yeah.
Pepper.
Which we thought she was
Pickle
going through
Pepper?
some weird contract
Pickle
thing.
Pepper.
where-
Pepper.
Yeah, because she
Pickle.
wasn't in Civil War.
Well,
They made
Civil
it look
War
like
they were broken up
they were broken up. So
That's
I'm guessing
right.
because
well,
of contract issues.
That's what I liked about this too. Is I think they how they introduced Michael Keaton's character being like the after the Avengers, the first Avengers movie,
Yeah.
after the alien invasion, and his his company is a scrapping company, and they're picking up all these scraps, and then they throw in the second Avenger movie and all that shit going on. So I really like the how they kind of introduced this into the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Oh, they threw it in your face.
which is good though because
Yeah.
you're like at first I was like, how
This
is this gonna
Spider-Man's with the Avengers.
tie
yeah,
in.
how is this one going to tie in?
Like, there was Iron Man, obviously, but, like, how was it going to be?
Yeah.
And then Captain America's little fucking little.
God, I
Oh,
hated
God.
that. I hated it.
Mike
Every single
missed out on
time.
the. He's
You didn't watch the last one?
He didn't watch
No.
the last credit scene.
So I watched the Scorpion and Michael Keaton interaction within East. It was like midnight, and we were fucking exhausted. We just drove back from South Florida.
Good. It was a waste of time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it really
Dude, it was
was.
great.
As you told me, it was
great.
a waste of time.
It was fantastic. I thought it was hilarious. I
It was
LOL'd.
funny.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that, like, dude, all these classic villains, dude, they might actually do the Sinister Six.
They
Oh,
gotta
they,
inter-
you know they're going to.
they
They
gotta-
still want to make that. They still want to make that movie.
Even though, if I remember correctly, Scorpion was not in the Sinister Six.
He wasn't. He was in a newer version.
Yes.
he was in the
he was-
Sinister 12.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he was in the more modern Sinister Six when
Man,
they
we're
came
getting real
back.
sweaty and nerdy here.
Yeah, yeah. We
Dude, I literally that night I literally went home and pulled my whole comics,
Hell yeah.
my comic box out, which is literally just filled with Spider-Man. Just Spider-Man is just
I
one
know.
whole
That's
box.
all you like is Spider-Man.
No, it's not.
It is.
I have a whole
It's
box for
it's
Star
okay.
Wars too,
Well, I mean, we can all. Yeah.
and then
Okay.
4 boxes for everything else.
Michelle is Mary
I'm
Jane.
sweaty.
What the fuck?
Yes.
So Michelle is the girl in the not Liz, right? The other girl that flips
Yeah,
him off.
she's she's
Yes.
the one that you could tell
She's
she's
the
got
rebel.
some type of
I
shit
really
for
liked
him.
him.
Yeah.
I really liked her character so.
I did
fucking
too
badass.
until she was announced to be Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
she said
I don't care.
MJ,
She makes
and
a
I
good
said,
MJ.
I actually somebody told me that she wasn't gonna be Mary Jane. She was gonna be MJ. She's gonna be
MJ,
like
yeah.
a newer version of her.
Yeah,
or
which
like
is- but
her
again-
own character.
No, because they can't pull the Gwen storyline. But let's see if they pull a different MJ, which that would be really cool. Like
Mhm. I'd
be about
because
it.
we can all agree that Mary Jane in the comic book universe only loved Spider-Man. She
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
loved Peter Parker.
Never loved
It
Peter
was
Parker.
and it was flipped for Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy loved Peter Parker.
There's actually a whole issue about that. There's a wedding issue when they're like
Mhm.
her, like Spidey and MJ are supposed to get married, and she's
Yeah.
like literally conflicted. She was like, I actually don't know if I'm in love with Peter. I'm in love with Spider-Man. It's like this huge
yeah.
thing.
So I mean, like
It was
I
a
said,
one-off.
one-off.
Same guy.
if it's a different
No,
if
it's
it's
not.
a different type of MJ with her own backstory, I'm up for that. Honestly, I don't really care for the original MJ in the comic book series or in the original movie series. I didn't like MJ.
Okay, well for me, I don't even ever liked Mary Jane's and Peter Parker's relationship because
Yeah.
it's built on that.
Yeah, exactly.
I always like Gwen Stacy more,
Mm-hmm.
which I hope they still do. They can
Rip.
still introduce Gwen Stacy to this universe.
Rip.
Which I would
I'm gonna keep
prefer
going
that
with the
than
girl
MJ.
that's in this movie. I hope they
Yeah.
just keep her because she's
Yeah.
cool. I like her character. She's like, I don't give a fuck about anyone.
She is cool.
Like, there's already character development like put
Yeah.
into her. Like, you might as well just roll with it, and not just
But
be
that
like, oh,
announcement-
there's MJ, but oh wait, Gwen Stacy. Like,
To me,
Nah.
that ruined that character because it's just like if Ned came out and said, "Oh, my name is actually Harry Osborn." It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Dude, that would be so
Yeah.
fucking funny. Dude, he shreds like 500 pounds. He
But
just,
that's like the same thing
becomes
for
a
me.
Green Goblin.
I'm just saying, and,
Literally the
like,
same
I know,
thing to me.
I know Mike would agree with me, but dude, can we please get Hobgoblin?
Oh my fucking god! If we get a Hobgoblin, I'll die.
It would be the most
It has to be
badass
done
cinematic.
because
like, oh
okay,
God.
so Hobgoblin is like hands down my favorite
Oh, he's way
Spider-Man
better.
villain.
Well, dude,
yeah,
they
yeah.
were
And
gonna
I
do
own
it.
every issue that he was
'Cause,
ever
dude,
appeared in.
Fucking old Richard, like whatever you say his name, he was an amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He was literally. I was like, dude, this is great. Hobgoblin is eventually going to show up, and
And then-
just kidding. Cut.
But if they were to bring Hobgoblin into this new Spider-Man universe that we've been introduced to, that would be fucking sick. But I'm not. crossing
You know
my
they're gonna
fingers or
do
anything.
more for Venom and Carnage
Yeah,
stuff,
which is cool
Well,
because we are
actually,
getting that Venom
I
and
did-
Carnage movie.
There was,
Venom
and I don't
movie.
remember like where I read this,
Venom.
but I was actually told that Venom is not supposed to tie into the
To the-
cinematic
No,
universe
so
at all.
so this
it's going to
Venom
be
movie
a
is like
one-off.
a standalone,
Yeah.
and it's rated. I think it's gonna get rated
Yeah.
R. It's supposed to be.
yeah, it's in the talks.
It's
yeah.
supposed to be like a more
It needs to be.
graphic horror, and I agree. It's Venom. And who got casted as Eddie Brock?
Tom
Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Did they cast Carnage yet? Because they already
No,
came
they,
out.
they
No.
haven't even teased
Okay, I'm
that
just
Carnage is
saying,
gonna be in the
Wait,
movie.
who's Venom?
Tom Hardy.
Oh,
Mad
fuck.
Max.
Yeah.
I'm
Bane.
just,
Yeah.
dude,
Which
I am-
is great. 'Cause
I
I
am
mean,
just
like
sa-
he's a
Yes,
phenomenal
because Eddie
actor.
Brock
The
was a
thing
big
is-
dude.
And I'll
Eddie
explain.
Brock was a big, like, bulky, like jock.
Tom Hardy can get huge. Dude, look at
All I'm
look
saying
what he did
though
for Bane.
is that if Jim Carrey isn't
Yeah,
Carnage,
Bane was small. Like I blame. Oh yeah, that was him.
if
Yeah,
Jim
he was
Carrey is
small.
not Carnage, I will freak out.
Jim Carrey.
Jim
Jim
Carrey needs
Carrey's
to
in
be
the
Carnage.
midst of a murder trial right now for his girlfriend, so I don't know if he's going to be getting any.
All I'm
movies.
saying is that Jim Carrey as Cletus Cassidy would be the hardest
I agree with you.
thing in the entire
I
world.
agree with you. I can see him as Cleese Cassidy.
Because Cletus Cassidy is insane.
Mhm.
He's literally insane, and Jim Carrey could play.
I just want to
Oh,
flip
God.
this whole conversation. What if they made like a Spider-Man horror-esque, like,
I think that's what they're trying to
You
do
know,
with
that's-
Venom.
Dude, they can't.
but I mean, like, yeah, but like, would
Because-
you-
Because we already got announced that we're getting a Venom movie and a Black Cat.
like everybody knows Venom, but if you really dig
Not a
deep
lot of people know
into
Venom.
the Venom, like, well, they know who he is. But if you dig deep into like the storylines and everything that Venom did and everything that Carnage did,
oh
and
my
then
God.
he has a son named Toxin, which nobody even knows about.
Yeah,
like, I
dude,
thought it was Toxin
Toxin
not
is
anti-venom.
Thunder.
No, Toxin is like the son of
Then
Carnage.
there's Hybrid because there's so many
Yeah,
symbiotes.
and then there's a
that's
whole
the
bunch of
thing.
doppelgangers that come
Yeah.
through in Maximum Carnage and shit like that,
Exactly.
like whatever. But like, dude, like the storylines are really dark and really deep. Like it could easily be horror-esque.
And I hope it happens. I hope someone actually picks it up
God,
and is
I-
like,
oh,
you
yeah.
know, let's make a fucking horror. Like, especially
You think Sony's going to do that?
it would make sense. Like, Carnage can't be anything but rated R.
Yeah. No,
Because,
shit.
like,
anything with Carnage in it can
and
be
it has to be.
But I
like-
feel
and
like that-
film it dark. Like, film it dark. Make it. And it has. And I mean, and I might not digital blood. It has to be fucking gory.
Yeah.
Because Carnage he's a mass murder. He's a fucking serial killer. Like, he's a fucking killer who got the symbiote by being next to Eddie Brock in a cell.
Yeah.
I will say though that is like my biggest complaint about Spider-Man: Homecoming is that they used Flash Thompson instead of Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
That is my biggest complaint.
Yeah.
What?
They use Flash. The guy in his class, Flash.
Yeah.
His name was Flash Thompson.
Yeah. What about him?
I hated him.
I hated him too.
Yeah, yeah, he wasn't
because,
cool.
Because Flash has always been in the story, yes, but later on, deep later on, Flash becomes Agent Venom.
Yeah.
Instead of like the actual.
You think they're
Venom.
gonna do that? No, they're not.
There's no.
Why
way.
introduce that character then?
Dude, I don't know. Dude.
Because he's Peter
Hey.
Parker's school bully.
Hey,
guess,
Agent Venom's in Guardians of the Galaxy now.
Yeah, he's been.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
They're not gonna do Agent Venom. They're gonna do regular Venom because
Dude,
one,
I don't know, man.
this Venom is separate. The movie that we're getting with Tom Hardy,
Yeah,
is
no,
separate
yes,
from the
exactly.
Marvel Universe stuff. And same thing with the Black Cat stuff,
Does-
which is tricky to me because I know what they're trying to do. They're gonna wait till his contract's over. The new Spider-Man.
Holland.
They're waiting.
Holland.
They're waiting for his contract to be done with Sony to bring him over to their universe.
Maybe,
Yeah, it's a sneaky thing.
Think so?
Yep.
All right.
That
well.
Hollywood, man.
But I think it'd be cool if they took like Spider-Man and threw him into like a horror world.
I don't think they would.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Not
it's
with
just
Venom.
like an offshoot, like
would be-
what if world. Like
I
Marvel
think
prevents what if.
Marvel has too much hype and too much publicity right now for them to be able to do that and get away with it. I
Yeah.
feel like it's like almost like Deadpool, dude. Moms were literally trying to sue because they were taking their kids to see Deadpool, like, superhero, and they were just
First
like,
of all, it's rated R.
But literally, the thing is that Deadpool even came out and said, this movie's rated fucking R. Do not take your kids. Like,
Yeah.
fucking Ryan Reynolds himself, like, do not take... Because that's the problem. We all discussed
There's
this.
also-
This was
there-
like the hugest conversation
There's also
within-
warnings that say don't stick your hand under a lawnmower when it's on, but I mean, people still fucking do
Exactly. But there was that
People
huge
are
discussion with, like,
it. People are
you
fucking
know,
dumb.
don't take your kids to rated R
I
movies
almost did
and
it
then
once. It was
complain.
tempting.
Don't
Yeah.
complain because it's rated R.
Yeah.
So what do you expect? You're
where
gonna
we're supposed to have our fun.
exactly. But
Where's my
anything
movie?
else you guys want to add to Spider-Man before
Miles
we?
Morales,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there
what I
it
was
is.
waiting
Donald
on.
Glover. It teased that Miles Morales does exist
It's
in
a
this
little.
universe,
It's a little wonky. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
and that potentially Donald Glover will play the Prowler.
Yes,
Which is
Did you
cool.
like Donald Glover's character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is
I
cool.
did
I,
like it.
just think Donald Glover deserved that Miles Morales spot.
He's too
No,
old now.
yeah, he's too old. That's why
Miles
he said
Morales
his
is supposed to be
nephew-
younger.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why. That's his nephew that he mentioned.
I know.
And
George's
he's
like, I
already
don't
going to be in like Star Wars, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he's gonna be too busy playing
He's
Lando.
Lando Calrissian.
Dude,
Yeah.
which is
The-
so great.
The only
He
person I
flipped
could
the
ever
show
cosplay
completely
from
to a
Star
nerd
Wars
show.
because he is the only brown one. So one
Dude,
day I
Star
will dress up
Wars-
as Lando Calrissian.
Man, if we could talk about the racial disparities in Star Wars, we could have
Oh,
a
God.
5-hour talk. But
We
we're not
need
going
to-
to do that.
No, we can't. This
We'll
is
do-
the
we'll
only
do it
time
after
we're
the
getting
show.
nerdy.
Yeah, that's the hairy but nerdy. Hairy
Someday.
but sweaty. One day. we'll
Hairy
have
but
it.
sweaty.
I am pretty
But
sweaty.
no, I was stoked. I really liked Donald Glover in this movie.
Donald Duck.
And then I didn't even catch that. Like he was telling me about it, and I was like, "Holy shit, really?"
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
didn't
He was
catch it.
referencing Miles.
I didn't catch it at first, but when he was like texting me about it, I was like, "Oh."
And I
my
really
God.
liked Miles. I like Miles Morales as Spider-Man. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
I
love
feel
him.
like there's only going to be a couple movies with Tom
yeah.
in it
Well,
until they switch
his
it.
contract was already two. He has already been 2 movies,
It was a
His
3 movie
contract's-
contract, wasn't it?
4 movie,
I mean, yeah,
For
but
movie?
the contract
and that's gonna be Infinity
for
War
Infinity War 2.
and
and
another
part
Spider-Man
2.
movie.
Wait, he's not gonna be
Infinity
in part
War's
2?
gonna be part 2.
Hmm?
Infinity War's a part 2.
That
It's
counts
part
as one movie.
No,
Uh,
That's a cameo.
Oh, okay.
wait, what?
So in
His
contractual,
contract.
it counts as one movie, but it's gonna be
Oh,
put
His
I
into-
got
contract
you, I
is
got you,
only
I got you,
for
I got
4
you.
movies.
I
He's
got
already
you.
done 2 of them.
Correct.
He's gonna do 2 more.
Correct.
He's gonna be Infinity War and then another
Yeah.
Spider-Man movie.
No, but he was saying because like
And then they're
Infinity
gonna-
War's being split
obviously
into
they're gonna-
2, but it's gonna be counted
technically
as one
it's 2
movie.
movies, but they're counted as one.
Yes.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
Either
Now
that or
I'm
he's
good.
only gonna be in one part of the movie.
I
Whatever.
would hope not, because Spider-Man's a pretty big role in that.
He is a
in that
very prominent
storyline.
role in Infinity.
Yeah, but you know
Gauntlet.
they never go with the story arcs. These
Well.
are somewhat of like Civil War was nothing like Civil War the comic books.
Well, no, because Captain America should have died.
Also, Peter Parker should have been out in the public.
Exactly.
So
So I mean, Marvel likes to just kind of like take things and put it in a bowl and say, "Yeah, okay, we got these excellent comics here." Which I mean, you do have to add more because I mean, Infinity
The thing
Gauntlet is only a
yes.
fucking 5-run series,
6.
Yeah.
6-run series, excuse me. And there's not that much story, but there's also tie-ins to Infinity Gauntlet.
everything that I own.
Yeah, and you can
Thanos-
just
Thanos
all
Quest
your
1 and
story
2,
is right there.
Avengers
It's just-
Annual number 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Marvel 2-in-1 thing of
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
All right, shut up, nerd. Oh god, fucking dweeb. But
we
anything
can-
else that you guys just really like
That's why I'm here this
remember?
week.
the daddy issues that he had with Tony Stark and Tony Stark's character involving in this movie too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that a lot.
I
Did
love
you-
that. I love that they're really finally getting away of the reckless alcoholic Tony Stark that
Me
we've
too.
had.
But
Because
I also think that goes play with his past life because He also, I wanted to say, if I'm not misspeaking, that he also battled addiction in his earlier life.
Yeah, he
So
did.
I would feel
Actually,
like
yes.
that
I actually read an
kind of
article about
isn't
that.
like a thing he would probably want to
Portray.
keep portraying because he's
Yeah.
not like that anymore. So I actually,
No,
and I
he's
agree with you. I
he's
did
just
like
Tony
his
Stark.
involvement.
I actually don't remember where I read that, but I read it recently. Like it was like the history of Robert Downey, where like
Yeah.
he was like really like
No,
in,
he wasn't in
jail
movies
for
until
years,
Iron
like,
Man.
Yeah. Well, no, he was in some movies.
Yeah,
No,
like-
he was literally nothing before
Yeah,
Iron
he had a
Man.
drug
Really?
addiction. Went to like. Did he go to prison or just jail?
He went. I think he went to prison, but
Yeah,
he was like on a fucking blacklist in Hollywood until
Damn.
Iron Man came out.
And now this is fucking,
John
like,
Favreau.
he's
By
this
the way,
icon.
Happy was a good, cool fucking character in this
loved
movie.
Happy.
Happy was
Yeah.
great. John Favreau, the guy who directed the first Iron Man.
Yes. Just
That's Happy. Yeah.
Duh. I
Yeah.
just couldn't remember who Happy was.
But anyways, he's the one that got
And-
Robert Downey Jr. back into Hollywood
awesome. Well, good
because
for
he
him.
wanted him to be in the Iron Man movie and fought for him to be in the Iron Man movie.
Good.
and
Well, I'm
now
glad
he's
he
the
gave-
highest paid Avenger.
He's actually
He's
fought.
actually just Tony Stark now.
He's also fought for the other
That's
members
true.
to get paid more.
I think
He's
that was
like,
the coolest
I won't
thing
do
that I
another
saw.
movie until these people are paid because they're making. Marvel makes fucking bank on these
billions.
movies.
Every Avenger movie breaks $1 billion.
Yeah.
So
I mean, anything else, Kayla? Anything else that you that we didn't talk about that you kind of want to add?
Mm-mm.
Any horror movies you're looking forward to?
That's true.
We gotta get back to that horror section real
Yeah.
quick before we close out the show.
Real quick.
Real back, just bring it right
Let's
back.
be
into
real.
the
She's a
horror.
horror junkie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the.
yeah,
new
we'll officially get her on the show
New
soon.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked for that. And I want to say, Tim, is San Diego Comic Con isn't happening right now, right? Is it?
It's coming up. I don't know if it's
like
this
next
weekend
week.
or next weekend.
All right, so Tim, the guy who runs our network, is like on this full cool like media thing he's doing right now, where he's like, we're trying to find it at San Diego Comic Con because
Yeah.
they're going to show exclusive clips of the movie there. So he keeps posting like kids are missing from this town. It's really cool fucking like media thing that he's doing.
Yeah.
Gimmick that he's started right now. He's got like little cards made and shit
That's
like that.
awesome.
So if you want to like check that out, just follow him on Twitter. It's at Downright Creepy, and he posts all kinds of cool shit all the time.
What a cool guy. I like him.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
All I gotta say is
It's a burpy show. It's a really gassy one.
Holy shit.
I guess you could say I'm all gassed up about Spider-Man.
You're all gassed up about Spider-Man. But I guess that's it. I mean, it was weird. We just wanted to talk about Spider-Man. That's why we did a spider horror movie
And there's
show.
really not much Spider we can talk about, honestly.
Yeah, Spider-Man's the spider. Come on. Dude.
No, he's the Spider.
What if they go along with it and do the whole radioactive Spider-Man? He grows to 6 arms. What? And then Venom grows 6 heads. What?
That'd be sick.
That'd be so cool.
I rewatched
Whoa.
the old Spider-Man movies. They hold up.
Whoa.
They do. I have to watch them again.
Especially Spider-Man 3, right?
Shut the fuck up.
We don't talk about that one.
Goodbye.
All right. As usual, guys, I'm Mike.
Tiny Rick.
Hello, I'm Jorge here again.
And there's Kayla. As usual, guys, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at HorrorJunkiesFL. Hit us up in that email, horrorjunkiesfl@gmail.com. Visit us at our website, horrorjunkiespodcast.com. If you ever just want to talk to us, we like to talk to you. We won't bring George back on the show if you don't talk to us. So that kind of makes... That's an ultimatum for you.
Bruh.
But
Come
as
on,
usual...
they all know I'm the funniest one here.
Exactly. But as usual, everyone, stay weird.
Angel was here too.
Angel says bye.